Hi everybody, Broken Ebeez here and welcome to today's video. So today's video is the direct follow-up to the previous video where I installed Manjaro Linux onto the eWaste £15 eWaste PC, tested Vex top out, and it worked beautifully, and I confirmed it this morning. Massive thanks to Robbie Radak for helping me on the Discord, and even that pile of shite PC managed to stream audio. So I have taken the decision I'm actually going to stay on my Linux Mint on the main PC for a myriad of reasons. Reason number one, I've already put a butt ton of effort into this operating system. Reason number two, I've bought down and customized a lot of games. Yes, I could back it up to the 2 terabyte HDD and then just install onto the SSD, but do I really want to go through all that again when I'm having such a great time on Linux Mint? Next, it's probably my fault that Vextop doesn't work. I'll tell you why. Because one of the first things that I did on this computer was change the kernel. So the stock kernel is the 5.15.107, supported until April 2027. I'm currently running the 6.5.35 kernel, supported until August 2024, or until the next new one comes out. So it must be a case that for whatever reason Vextop doesn't like the 6.5.35 kernel, and I'll try and show you what I mean. So if we go to internet and we go to Vextop, everything works exactly as it should initially, and you think to yourself, well, we're in here, this is going to be pretty darn good. So if I go on to Ebeez on Mint and go on to stream and select entire screen, now at this point you'll see that it's on 1080p and prefer smoothness. I should be able to click on 720p, select that for my audio source and click go live. As you can see, the app is now completely 100% locked, and I can do nothing with it other than shut it down. Okay. And there we go. And then if I click force quit, it's gone. So hopefully you all saw that. So my issue is probably self-inflicted. There's nothing wrong with Vextop, but obviously it doesn't like the kernel that I'm running on Linux Mint, or it doesn't like the graphics card, on and on and on. However, I do not feel it's necessary to trash this amazing operating system with everything else running beautifully for the sake of one app. And if I want to stream onto Discord, I can use Discord. It just means there's no game audio for now. Maybe on the next kernel release I'll try Vextop again, and we'll see if we have any better luck. Now, I can hear you all screaming at the screen. Well, all you've got to do is uninstall the 6.5 kernel and restore the 5.15 kernel and try that again. Okay, so do you think, you lazy large bunch of slackjaw faggots, don't for a second think I've already tried that? And here's the shitter. This desktop PC will not activate the USB keyboard until after it's gone by the grub screen. So I've altered the grub config. I've done a sudo grub -update. That all went beautiful. Told it to display it. You get to the grub screen, and all you can do is wait for the timeout counter to count down, because none of the fucking keys work. So I thought, do you know what? Fuck it. I'll stick the USB thumb drive in. I've put Linux Mint LMDE on that, and I thought I'll just install over this. I'll flatten this drive, install it. I can't access the BIOS. I can't access the boot menu. because this PC will not activate the fucking keyboard until it's booted pretty much into Linux Mint. So I thought, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to stay with Linux Mint. It's running so well and is so delightful. I did seriously sit down and think about putting MX Linux on it, putting Linux Mint LMDE on it, but I kind of want to stay true to the MX Linux / Linux Mint. I've already got a Debian operating system with MX Linux, and to me, there's nothing that's even close to it. It's fantastic. However, this is my main gaming PC, which, because of its hardware power, I'm spending most of my time on. Again, please don't post under the video, well, Ebeez, why don't you rip Linux Mint off and put your beloved MX Linux on? I'd love to, but I can't fucking access the BIOS. Just saying. Now, there is, believe it or not, on this AS Rock gaming motherboard, there are PS2 sockets. So if I had a PS2 keyboard, I could plug that in and everything would be tickety-boo. I don't have a fucking PS2 keyboard. I mean, how many years is it since PS2 was even a thing? For the love of skullduggery, really. So I've taken the decision. I'm staying on Linux Mint. I've got MX Linux on my secondary backup PC, which is fantastic. I've got Linux Mint on my main gaming PC, and I've got Linux Mint Debian on the eWaste PC, and we're going to leave it at that. Please post your 10 cents underneath the video. I'm not going to be putting screwdrivers across pins and shorting it out to try and reset the BIOS or any of that shit, because my Linux Mint is running beautifully. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And whilst Vesttop would be a wonderful addition to this setup, for me it's not a deal breaker. Partly because I'm that engrossed in making videos anyway, and secondly, I don't spend that much time on Discord anymore since my stroke, as I'm in stroke recovery. So maybe I should spend more time on Discord while I'm gaming, just chatting with people. We'll have to see. But anyway, that's my decision. I hope you're all happy with it. We're staying on the Linux Mint for life. Don't worry about that. MX Linux for life, Linux Mint for life. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, thumb the videos up or down. I will see you for another wicked Broken Ebeez video.